down a bit. I think I can get away with full-blown roll down. Yes, I do. We're gonna wait for for a couple people, to at least one person to show up. Let's see let's see if YouTube is notifying people of these live streams. We can go from there. I really don't like any of this. Let's see here. Cool. Burst! What's going on, man? Back in the saddle again. I gotta move this camera around. This camera's like in the wrong spot. And the immediate thumbs up. Man, you're on the spot today, man. Let's see who else. Let's see who else shows up in the greatness of super YouTube stuff. Good morning. Number 2, Bradley Collins and Turk. You're the Turk. I am not here. I am over there somewhere. Me and my unkept beard, Turk. Should I just like put it all the way up? Or tuck? Tuck, there we go. Just put it all up there. Now it's really good, right? It is time to trim it. What's up? What's up, West Virginia Pappy? 5x5. Go using the cool emojis. Yeah, as soon as I get some more members, I can make more emojis. They only allow me to use 5. So I gotta have some more members. Double unsubscribe. Yeah, Tuck posted on one of the videos yesterday that what was it? Making what did you say? It was like making, indescript unsubscribing sounds or something like that. If you guys haven't hit that thumbs up button, do me a favor, hit and then do that for me now, please. That way it draws more people in and lets them know that I'm live. So basically the algorithm says that, good morning, Star, good to see you. The algorithm basically says if there's more thumbs up, that we should probably tell all the people that we promised to tell that when he was live. Yeah, we're going to do our job today. If you're not checked in, please check in now. I'm seeing there's up to 6 people in here now. I think today is kind of going to be like a free-for-all, you guys. That's why I put it unsubscripted. This guy better not just park and leave his shit running right there. This guy just like triple parked, like right in front of me. Anyway, let's see. I've been watching a little bit of news this morning. I'm come to the realization that there are many people that do. Tefel, good morning, my friend. Good to see you. Haven't seen you in quite a while. And this guy's as big as a house. Jesus. He waved nicely and waddled past me. I guess there's something to be said for that. Anyway, I mean, he doesn't know what I'm doing here. So, Hicktown Honey, good morning, young lady. Good to see you. Has anybody checked that the website to see how much money we've got for Catitude yet? It's like I talk to her about every 2 or 3 days, and I get this like, I really need to send you that money. I really need to send you that money, and then someone comes and gives like $20. So it's like we're kind of letting it settle right now, Let's see here. Bradley says, "You mean you're not using all 3 of these parking spots?" Well, it's a big work truck. I mean, it's not huge. It's a Chevy 2500 HD. What's that called? Is the four for the crew cab? Is that what that's called? And it's got the old-fashioned box back end. It's got a generator on it. I mean, he's got a radio in it. I mean, it's clearly his work truck. So, I think that it's not just that he parked like, well, hell, look, there's the magic. There you go. That's how he park. This is how we park. This is how he parks. Okay, so now you've seen it. I don't know. It's becoming very clear that there are people that are on the side of the red ties that have no idea what some of the things that are being said and done. Not a joke. the girlfriend and I were watching the news this morning before she went to work. She's got to go to work, and she was amazed because the Captain Red Tie was on there live as usual, and he says I want to stop taxing Social Security. And she was like, that's a great idea. And I looked at her like, he's been talking about this for like 2 days, like a week now. How are you not? But I didn't say anything to her. I just like, oh, okay. And it's like, are people actually paying attention to what's being said? Bradley, smartass. Oh, that's cute. Cute little truck. Been driving 40-foot passenger buses today. I got you. It's a cute little truck. That's funny. And Cool Colt says we're up to $990. So I guess we're gonna let it float. I think it'd be smart to let it float. Anyway, so it's becoming very clear that people are not paying attention. We've already started to move into that. It's like the election lag, I guess, for lack of better words. It's like you felt the fire and the buildup, and now you're like you're on cruise control. Guys, we cannot let this. God, my beard is so like in every crazy ass direction. We cannot let this float, guys. We can't be on cruise control, because this is what happened the last election. Everybody is on cruise control. This is what we're going to do. We already know, blah, 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 there's no fire. And then when, okay, so here's what has to happen. We have to create an environment in which even if they cheat, which they will, they cannot win. That's what has to happen. And the way we do that is by staying active. Okay, I can't tell you how to do it, but I can tell you that we've got to stay active. Now, I think that's all the political stuff that I want to talk about, to be honest with you, because once again, I've tried to stay away from that, and yeah. Someone give me a proper topic. Somebody give me a proper topic, because right now the only thing I'm thinking about is this coffee. That's the only thing I'm thinking about right now. Oh, while you're doing that, I'll tell you about the drive. The drive was uneventful yesterday. Very uneventful. Just running from that storm. I haven't even checked the weather. Caffeine, yes, store coffee. Okay, but running from that storm. Like I said, it was I just basically turned on the tunes and just drove. And ironically, there was like no traffic. It was really, really weird. So, okay, so coffee, store coffee, huh? So I don't have a problem with store coffee, guys. I drink a lot of store coffee, and I vacuum seal a lot of coffee. I vacuum seal raw coffee beans. And Jammer, West Virginia. Jammer, I'm sorry, I don't recognize your name. Welcome to the stream. Yes, this is me, LP. LP, is this you? Yes, this is me, LP. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed, do so now. It's just a thumb click away. But staying on the coffee, and I'll look at the chat here. I think it's important that we start looking. Okay, so Best Buy, the magic of magic for coffee, $1.25 tree store, $1.25 per container. Take them home, vacuum seal them. Super cheap. It's going to be cheaper than any bag of freeze-dried coffee that you're going to buy from any prepper brand name on the planet. Go do it now. Chirber, don't recognize you. Good morning. And I don't know. Oops. You're saying hi to everybody. Gotcha. Lightning Raider showed up. Good to see you, my friend. Let's see here. And okay, so everybody's saying hi. Let's see here. Bradley says what to look for when trying to bug out of a major city, like some things to avoid. Oh wow. When the last time I was in New York City, one of the things that I noticed sitting in my 14th story room looking out a window was that everybody was just ants. They're all ants. And the biggest problem, the biggest thing to avoid in bugging out of an urban city is people. I landed, I looked at the lay of the land. I was like, I've got to, if I have to get out of here on foot, I've got to head to New Jersey because that is my best opportunity for dispersion and moving away from as many people as possible. Now, unfortunately, cities create funnels. So you have to kind of figure out where the biggest funnel is going to be. Humans move with the natural lay of the land and the path of least resistance. And that means they get in their cars and they get on highways and they go as fast as they can in any one direction. Is that the smartest way to go? Probably not. On foot, it's probably not a huge issue, but in a car, probably not. I would look for alternate routes that get you where you want to be, not necessarily in the most direct path, but get you to the place that you want to be. And I would think that that would be the number one thing. Let's see here. Tomateo, good morning, my friend. Buenos dias. Let's see here. Tuck says, IDC instant coffee and coffee tablets. Not kidding. Very handy. Weighs nothing. Takes up almost no space. I've never heard of anybody IDC. I mean, like, do you show up and say, do you have hot water? I've never heard of anybody saying that. But, hey, to each their own, man. That's cool. That's cool. Lightning Raider says, choke points. Yes. Yes. Where are we at here? Tuck, 357 Magnum in thousands quart bottles. Oh, you're canning. Are you canning ammunition again? Let's see here. Terry says test runs if possible. Yes, obviously. Make test runs and find out if your idea for your route is going to work. And that way you will know. And then also look at alternate routes as well, because your plan, everybody in the Marine Corps knows that no plan survives initial contact. So always look for that 80% solution. Find your route, run your route, find out what could slow you down on that route, and then come up with alternate routes. You should probably have at least 2 or 3 alternate routes. 357 caffeine pills. Oh, I got you, bro. The little, you talking about what are they used to call those, like yellow jackets or something like that? Light Raider, pace plan. I hate the term pace plan, guys. I do. I mean, if you're going to use it, hey, cool. If you understand it, that's great. But the pace plan was stolen from the Special Forces years ago. They came up with it. And believe it or not, active duty military doesn't even use the term. That's something that the Special Forces guys came up with and brought into the civilian community. It's still a good way to look at things. But for me, it's super generic. Sorry. Let's see here. Gmail. Oops. What do we got here? Good morning. I carry 2 single serve packets and 6 caffeine tablets. Lately, I even make my own packets. Okay, Tuck. Serious question. Not asking for a friend. Why? I'm all about the cause and effect. I'm looking for like the reasoning and the solution. But why? If you tell everybody why, that would be super duper, and I'd appreciate it. Let's see here. Don't worry about autocorrect, Rose. You're a smart lady. You don't worry about that. Love autocorrect. The people are worried about AI. Autocorrect sucks. But yeah, the whole, primary, alternate, secondary, and tertiary, however you want, if you want to call it a pace plan or whatever, Let's see here. We got 28 people in here and 10 thumbs up. Guys, do me a favor. Help me out. Draw some people in here with your thumbs up. Also, do me a favor and type the number 1 in the chat if you love America. That should really piss off a lot of the algorithm, but we'll see what happens. Tuck says, I've had to get alert at very inconvenient times in the past, especially the year I was homeless. Oh, man, I can imagine. Okay. Logical, man. If you got to stay Johnny frickin' on the spot, you know, Mr. Frosty, if you got to stay that, completely understand. But be aware, guys, be aware that caffeine, if you don't know what caffeine does, it doesn't make you awake. Caffeine actually, what's the word? It's not subdue. Caffeine basically covers the chemicals that tell your brain that you're tired. Okay? And then when the caffeine wears off, that coverage is no longer there and you are instantly tired. So just just make sure that you understand. Okay? Suppresses. There you go. Suppresses those chemicals that your body makes that say, I'm tired. Let's see here. Looks like everybody's checking in. I love it. Civil defense prepping. Dude, I don't recognize you. I love it. I love your icon, man. That's freaking awesome. You should be a member. If you guys aren't members, you don't even know what's coming. Only the people who are members now, there's like 9 of them, they know what's coming. We're about to knock this thing out of the park. If you're a Patreon and you haven't moved over to the members yet, cancel your Patreon, move over to the members. Just do it, okay? Andy Pearson, shut up. Good morning, my friend. Caffeine blocks the receptors for the melatonin. You are so smart, Bradley. See, I said all that, but you used the fancy words. I'm surprised Rose didn't say that, you know? There's Rose. Stimulates the bowels, too. There you go. Patrick McGrath, from the UK. It's been a bit crazy here recently. Yes, Patrick. The girlfriend and I were talking about it last night, and she only had half the story. She didn't know that the kid got killed, and the police did nothing about it, and then the government was like, oh, don't worry, guys. It's all fine. Don't worry. Allah Akbar. Inshallah. That's right. The old guy speaks hillbilly as well as a few other languages. Anyway, but yeah, it's been. I think that we need more. We need more coverage of what's happening over there in the United States. I think you guys are ripe. You guys are ripe for pitchforks and flaming torches. You know what I'm saying? I hate to say it, but I am so. I am from Viking into English descent. And if you know the history of the Vikings and the English, then, well, they made movies about it. So you know the deal. My lineage is from southern Great Britain. I'm not from the London area, but seeing the streets, I've always wanted to see the streets of London and see all of the stores and the shops. You know, all the little mom and pops, and they're all freaking gone. It's nothing but, aisles and aisles of Haji shops. It's absolutely crazy what has happened over there. They have systematically destroyed a culture, and I think that something needs to be done about it. Bob, good morning, my friend. Good morning. Let's see here. Sky News is a great overview channel. Yes, but you guys have to remember that Sky News is very liberal. Unless it's Sky News Australia, it is very, very liberal. You guys, Sky News is basically the MSNBC of Great Britain. So, let's see here. Where are we at here? Swiss, German, French. Gotcha, Rose. JS Badger, good morning, my friend. Ian showed. Good morning. Don't y'all love it how like human beings interact? Like, good morning. How are you? I'm great. Have a great day. You too. It's pretty amazing stuff if you think about it, but we're so locked into this junk. Let's see here. I'm trying to see if there's anything in the chat worth screaming about. Poop in buckets. I gotcha. Hard-headed and love our fights. I love it. There you go. All right, guys, I got about 7 minutes left on this live stream. That's right, I'm out on the road, so I have to time things. But listen, if there's something that you guys want to talk about in the chat, do me a favor, put that in there now, because, yeah, that's how I'm going to respond. That's how I know. German and Danish descent. Oh, I hate when, like, where I work, when somebody walks in and I can't tell the difference between a Danish, an Austrian, and a German-Austrian accent, and it's really difficult to do. So I always opt for I always forget about the Danish. The world is getting interesting exponentially. Yeah, I mean, well, it is what it is. The world is always going to be on fire. It's just a matter of walking between the flames. And we have to do that. We have to do yet. What is your Rumble name so I can follow it? All American Prepper 13. I don't. What is this, your 13th channel? Did you get kicked off of YouTube again, man? Did you get like permaban or something? My Rumble channel is Local Prepper, all one word. There's actually, believe it or not, there's actually 2 of them. I did something one day. It's like, hey, make a channel. It's like, but I got a channel. We'll make another one. Oh, okay, I made another one. And now there's like 2 channels. I've been just focusing on the one that has the most people in it, but it is what it is. Let's see here. Well, do you think there will be a military draft soon? Depth Charge. I like the name. Death Charge 007. I like it, man. Make sure you subscribe. I don't recognize you. There is the distinct possibility. It was written into one of the bills a couple months ago, saying that's a yellow fly. I don't like that. Get out of here. Get out of here, yellow fly. Yellow fly. I hate yellow flies. They bite. There is the distinct possibility that there would be one. You know, the funny thing is it may blow up in their face, because the way it's written in that bill, or it's a law now, that women are available to selective service. A lot of people don't know that. Yeah. Let's see here. Local, I know not related to the UK or any other world news, but check out the new gun law passed in Massachusetts. Okay. So what, give us, yeah, well, come on, man, don't be a tease, Nick. What's the stink? What's it do? Because I mean, we've been having a lot of wins on the Supreme Court in the 2A arena. So let's see here. Also on freesteading. I'm also on freesteading. But I normally just post videos over there. I tried to do more on freesteading, but that is more a homesteading community than a prepper community. And whereas the goal of every prepper is to be a homesteader, the goal of every homesteader is not to be a prepper, and I think that that's a huge mistake that they make. Draft, just say no. Here's where it will be. I don't get it. Anyway, why not? Oh, I got you. Just say no to the draft. I got you. Basically, no new semi-autos can be sold. Wow, that's pretty awesome. Awesomely stupid. So it can't be sold. So no semi-automatic weapon can be sold in the state of Massachusetts. Yeah, that's gonna be strict. It'll take a month or so, but that'll be struck down pretty quickly. You know, there's way too many. You know, what the left is trying to do is create these tiny little laws in states, and then use them as a reference to create another law in another state. And you know, fortunately enough, there are enough. I think that's my brother-in-law. I just walked through that door. Either that or it's his doppelganger. I think that there are enough 2A organizations that pretty much shut that stuff down pretty quickly. They do it. They cause, you know, it's basically a legal thing. You know, it doesn't cost lawmakers a penny to make a law. But to get it overturned, it costs millions of dollars. And that's part of their game. That's part of their game. So, Let's see here. Say no longer can carry on city property. If carrying a firearm, must be locked up, not loaded, and ammo stored in different bag. That sounds like Maryland. That exists in Maryland. Maryland is a state exactly like that. In Maryland, you have to actually have 2 separate containers, one for the firearm, one for the ammunition. Both have to be locked, and the box cannot be easily accessible, and the keys to the box cannot be easily accessible. So literally, you have to put the boxes in your trunk and put the keys in your glove box, to be legal to move a firearm through Maryland. There's been many times where I'm like, whoa, and just like come to a screeching halt at the border. And then have to, do certain things and then become legal and then drive into the state of Maryland because I live very close to the border, Well, let's see here. To head out to, got to head out to work. Star, you stay safe. Well, my young lady, remember, Star is in the great socialist world of Canada now. And so she needs our prayers if you pray. Okay, matter of fact, we have not seen Alan in so long, it's not even funny. I'm honestly thinking that Alan may have passed away. I hope not, but it's so difficult to find anything out in Canada on people that we're just kind of waiting for him to come back. So there's that. Okay, let's see here. We are coming up on 1 minute, and then I've got to go. Guys, do me a favor. If you're not aware, or if you have been holding off, now is the time to buy your Prep Stock tickets. There are still tickets available. We have tons of prizes that we're giving away. Prepstock.net. No joke. Who said good morning to me? And Prepper family. Lazio. All right. Bad timing, man. Lazio? Lazio? Okay. Bad timing, but I'm here normally 9 to 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, or Eastern Time, should I say. Cool. Take it easy. But once again, guys, prepstock.net. Go there. Get your Prep Stock tickets. Myself and Jester are in the process of getting all of that. It's already done. It's already done, guys. We're printing out all of the tickets for the free meals that are being given away for the first 20 people who bought tickets. That's right. If you didn't get on that, super sucks for you. And we're also in the process of printing out all of the giveaway tickets for all the specialty items like the Jace cases, the 55-gallon water storage containers. There's a couple more. I can't remember exactly what they are, but everything else is going to be given away by hand, right there. Right now, we've got about $5-6 grand worth of prizes to give away. Got 3 EMP devices. I mean, it's pretty freaking amazing. So. All right, guys. As usual, stay safe. Have a great day, and I'll see you when I see you. If you want to support the channel, there'll be links in the description. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. And where's the damn button at?